This is Fred Wall, the Visa Coach. Today's topic is 221G. You have been found ineligible.
Visa Coach. Fast, easy, and personal.
My name is Fred Wall, and I am the Visa Coach, known for front-loaded immigration presentations that tell your story, leading to fast and easy approval, and the personal one-on-one attention you receive as my client. I invented the three-step immigration success method, which anticipates the likely problems and skepticism your case might face, and then squashes those issues by working together with you on the ideal appearance of your case and preparation of my signature front-loaded presentation that tells your story the way we want it heard. When properly implemented, my method helps win approval of your visa even before the interview starts. Today's topic is 221G letters that say you have been found ineligible. The consular, and it reads like as follows: the Consulate General is unable to issue a visa to you because you have been found ineligible under the following section of the U.S. Immigration and Nationality Act, INA. Section 221G of the Act prohibits the issuance of a visa to anyone who has failed to present documents required in connection with the visa application or who has failed to submit sufficient credible evidence to support the claimed petitioner relationship. Well, this was on the letter Belinda's fiancé sent her after his failed K-1 fiancé visa interview in Havana, Cuba. One of the scariest moments your fiancé might have is when he or she is handed a letter with the above message during or immediately after the visa interview at the consulate. Section 221G is the most common refusal for immigrant visas. Now, the critical portion of a 221G refusal letter is usually the next paragraph that comes after the above introduction. Either it lists what is missing from your application, offering you a second chance to provide it, or tells you that the case is on its way back to USCIS. Well, I call these soft and hard denials. There is another kind of soft denial when the consulate advises that the case is being held for additional processing. And this is called administrative processing. And I'll talk about, administrative processing in a future video. You don't want to get a 221G letter at all. But if you do get one, you hope it's going to be a soft denial. A soft denial means your petition is still in play. You are still in the running to be approved for the visa. You just need to carefully respond in full. Now, missing documents could be something simple, like a birth certificate, tax return, or police clearance. Or it might be something much more involved, such as, you could get the all-inclusive provide evidences that prove your relationship is bona fide. Now, of course, a convincing demonstration that your relationship is bona fide, is the major objective of my front-loaded presentations that VisaCoach would have created for you if you were wise enough to hire VisaCoach at the start of your case. So far, none of my clients who submitted a VisaCoach front-loaded petition has ever received a 221G letter asking for more relationship proofs. Well, it's not too late once you get your 221G. If your do-it-yourself attempt was not of, my high standards, and you now need to catch up at the interview, it's not too late. Under 221G, the consular officer has kindly offered you a second chance to show better proofs. Kindly is used because, he could just have easily given you a hard denial with no opportunity to respond. You usually have ample time to properly reply, but if you have only one more chance, you must make this last effort count. It's far better to take extra time and do a thorough job and win your visa than to rush to submit an incomplete answer. That leads to denial. Now, let's talk back to Belinda. She called me to talk about her denied K-1 fiancé visa. She had known her Cuban fiancé for a year, traveled to meet him, then waited 2 more years before submitting a fiancé visa petition. USCIS received her petition just under the 2-year filing deadline. She had hired a paralegal to help her to fill in the blanks. What she and the paralegal did not understand was that claiming you want to marry and spend a life with someone, but also allowing a long, extended separation, well, it does not look particularly convincing vis-a-vis the bona fides of your relationship. Yes, it is within the eligibility rules to submit a petition without having seen your fiancé face-to-face for the past 23 3/4 months. However, the appearance of being a genuine couple is sorely damaged. Now, her fiancé was given a 221G soft denial and asked to provide more proofs of the bona fides of the relationship. Now, here was their second and last chance to convince the consular officer to say yes. The fiancé rushed home, taking a 12-hour bus ride, rifled through his desk for some extra photos of his American fiancé's visit, now 3 years past, and rushed back to the consulate the next day, sitting another grueling 12 hours on the bus. Well, those few photos weren't enough. The consular officer was not impressed. The couple did not fully understand the real meaning of the request for more bona fides, and instead of providing ample and complimentary proofs, submitted a slapdash response. Excuse me. The case was denied and is on its way back to USCIS. Eventually, USCIS will send a notice to Belinda reconfirming the denial. I told her that if and when she hires me to help her with her second attempt, that this time, with VisaCoach on the case, well, providing she follows my advice and directions and does what I ask her to do, I fully expect her fiancé to get his visa. In conclusion, avoid your own distress. Avoid the tears and sadness of the 221G notice by working together from the earliest days to plan a successful course of action. 1. Know the weaknesses of your case and what the consulate's requirements are. 2. Adjust your behavior so that you can develop proofs that show you're meeting the consulate's requirements. And 3. Submit an awesome front-loaded presentation that's up to VisaCoach's high standards. This is, well, exactly the immigration success method that I follow for each and every one of my clients. This is Fred Wall, the VisaCoach. Call me.
Before starting your immigration adventure, before entering an arcane maze of rules, regulations, and procedures, before committing yourself to a risky path that could mean an end to your happiness, speak with the VisaCoach and ask for his free consultation. He listens to you to learn the red flags and strengths of your case, your eligibility and goals. He will suggest which visa is right for you, the best strategy to get it, and how soon your love can join you. The friendly advice and wisdom he'll freely share with you might make the difference between approval and denial, and could save you months or years of loneliness and separation. What have you got to lose? Book your free consultation today.